Perfect. So it's our day 2 and we're going to do articles today. We're going to do articles. All right. So there are two types of articles in English and French, the definite articles and indefinite articles. In French, we call it les articles. Les articles, right? The sound of S would be carried forward by A. So that is why we call it les articles, right? First of all, there are two types of articles, like the definite and indefinite articles. Definite and indefinite articles. Definite articles means we know what thing we are talking about. There is only one definite article in English, that's the. And indefinite, there are two, a and an, right? So first of all, we're going to look at the definite article, the. So in order to say the, there are four ways in English. So what in French, what are four ways? These are le, la, le, le. So when you have to translate the from English to French, you have four options: le, la, le, le. So that is le, la, le, and le. When to use which word? Okay. So if the word is masculine, you use le. If the word is feminine, you use la. And if the word is starting with vowel or silent H, it is le. And if the word is plural, then you use le. Okay, so what does that mean? How the words are masculine or feminine? Okay, so in all the languages, what happens? There are two categories. What are two categories? Masculine and feminine. We divide the living beings. Divide the living beings into categories, masculine and feminine, like brother, sister, mother, father, loin, loiness, waiter, waitress, male servant, female servant. This way, masculine and feminine, two categories are there. But in some languages, what happens? We have non-living things, and we have categorized non-living things also to masculine and feminine, right? Like you say meri kursi, means in Punjabi we consider chair as a feminine and table as a masculine. You say meri chair, you say mera table. Now table and chair are non-living things, but still you have categorized them as male and female. You say mera pen, you say meri pencil, right? Pen or pencil also we have categorized. Pen we consider male and pencil we consider female, right? Understood this point, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So we have considered non-living things as well. In English, only living beings are considered as a masculine and feminine. But in what happens in other languages, in Hindi, in Punjabi, in French, in all the three languages, the non-living things are also categorized as masculine and feminine. Hindi or Punjabi, we know. How do we know? Because actually, first of all, there is no rule. In Punjabi, if you ask me, how do you categorize which thing is masculine or feminine in your language? So I would say there is no rule. You just have to learn it. Like you just have to observe our language. We use mera table, meri chair, this way only. There is no rule. Okay, luckily French people have a rule, right? French people have a rule, which means this rules would clarify your this gender up to 95%. Okay, so if the word is ending with e, or it is ending with ion, right? Ion, E or eo. So it would be feminine. Otherwise, it would be masculine. Right? So it would categorize about 95% of the word, not 100. Means there exists some word which ends with E, but still they are masculine, right? This way. Okay, so what you need to remember, so broadly, if the word is ending with E or the word is ending with eo, so that would be feminine. Okay, so that's a broad rule. Okay, so when you do when you go to A2 level or B1 level, so at the end there would be a lesson, the masculine and feminine nouns. So there we will do about 14 endings, about 14 endings that are masculine, about 14 endings that are feminine. Got it? So means there we do it in detail, because till that time we develop some kind of understanding. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. So here, now what we will see if the word is masculine, we will go with la. If the word is feminine, we will go with la. Or if the word is starting with silent H or vowel, we will go with L apostrophe, that is la. And in case of plural, we will go with le. Okay, is that clear? Let's see this with examples. Okay, let's see this with examples. Let's go. First of all, I'm going to write some masculine nouns. Okay, some masculine nouns like the cat. The cat. Cat is masculine noun, so it would be le sha. The cat, le sha. Le sha. The boy, right? Living beings you can easily check. The boy, obviously, boy, le garçon, le garçon, garçon, right? The sound of on in French is on, on. Boy, le garçon. The dog is le chien, le chien, le chien. The coffee, le café, le café. You remember this? E with accent aigu. E with accent aigu is called, it gives you the sound A. So that is le chat, le garçon, le chien, le café. So for the, I am using le. The the pen, that is called le stilo. Le stilo. The sound of Y is E. E. Stilo. Le stilo. Le stilo. The father. Le père. Le père. So E with accent grave gives you a sound. So that is why that is le père. Le chat, the cat. The cat would be le chat, boy, le garçon, dog, le chien, coffee, le café, pen, le stylo, father, le père, le père. Now I'm gonna write some feminine nouns. Some feminine nouns like the girl, the girl. So that would be la fille. ILL is silent in French. There are only three options where it is pronounced, otherwise it is silent. That is fille, la fille. The door, la porte, right? So here I'm using la. Why? Because the word is feminine, right? The chair, la chaise. The sound of AI is A, and the sound of S is Z when surrounded by two vowels. When S is surrounded by two vowels, it is Z. So here there are two vowels. This is vowel and this is vowel. So this S would give you the sound of Z. Chaise. E being the last letter, we just ignore it. La chaise. Okay. The dress. The dress. La robe. La robe. The TV. La télévision. How the pronunciation? Te-le-vi. Now this S is surrounded by two vowels. So it would give you the sound Z. V-Z-on. The sound of O-N is on. Okay, so that would be télévision. La télévision. And all right, the nation. The nation. That would be la nation. The station, that would be la station, right? As I told you, the words ending in E and the words ending in ION are considered as feminine. La porte, so here, la fille, la porte, la chaise, la robe, la télévision, la nation. Is this clear, the difference between where to use la, where to use la? Have you understood this concept till now? Yes or no, everyone?
ਦੀਦੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਈ ਨਾਲ ਐਂਡ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਆਪਾਂ ਉੱਪਰ ਕਾਹਤੋਂ ਲਿਖਿਆ
Yes, because it is not ending with E. This is ending with E with this accent.
ਓਕੇ
Okay, and also there are exceptions as well. Like the word, you will see this word a lot. The house. The house. That is la maison. La maison. Not S. La maison. Now this is not ending with E. Also not ending with ION, but still this is a feminine word. We have to remember. Like in Punjabi, we remember means we don't remember. Like we have been using the language since so long ki it has become our second nature. Right? Ki like this is masculine, this is feminine. We don't think about ki main the mera word use karna ya meri word use karna, right? We don't think about it. Right? So similarly here, when you look at when you use the words again and again, so it would be natural that we have to use la over here or la. So similarly, there is a word, the book. Le, livre. So here, this is ending with E. This is ending with E.
yeah
Still, this is masculine. Père, ending with E. Still, this is masculine because that's a living thing, but still. Okay, so there are some exceptions, a lot of exceptions are also there. So this is a broad rule. It doesn't apply everywhere.
okay
Okay, all right. Others, have you understood this topic, the masculine and feminine nouns and how we use la and la? Understood, everyone?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So let's see the third point, that is masculine and feminine. Now I'm showing you examples of la. It is used before vowel or silent H. Right? It is used before vowel or silent H. Like you want to say the hotel. The hotel. So hotel is hotel. Hotel. H is always silent. H has no sound in French, whether it's coming in the beginning, in the middle, at the end, wherever it has no sound. So that is hotel. So it would be l'hôtel. L'hôtel. Okay, because L and it was this thing, le hotel. And I told you one rule, when two words are there, this is starting with vowel or silent H and this is ending with vowel. So they would attract each other and make a sandwich and they would make a single word. And this vowel would get eliminated and converted into this apostrophe. right? So that would be the hotel, l'hôtel, l'hôtel, or the idea, idea is called ide, ide. So lide, it would be lide. The idea would be lide. Okay, now it doesn't matter the word is masculine, the word is feminine. You don't need to check the masculinity or femininity of the word. Doesn't matter masculine or feminine, the word is starting with vowel or silent H, just go with L apostrophe. Understood? Yes or no, everyone? The man would be, man is called homme in French, homme. So it would be l'homme. It would be l'homme. The man, l'homme. Okay, so the school, school is called école. So it would be l'école. The school would be l'école. The child, child is called enfant. T being the last letter, we just ignore it. The sound of en, the sound of en is on, the sound of an is on, right? En and an, am, em, both have, means all these gives you the sound on, right? So this is enfant. So the child would be l'enfant. I'm just adding L apostrophe for the, right? The friend is called ami. So it would be, the friend would be l'ami. Okay, all right. The orange, the word is same, orange. Why this is orange? Spellings are similar, but the rules of pronunciation are different. People say orange in English, but in French we say orange. Why orange? Because the sound of R is h, right? The sound of an is o, the sound of G is j, and E we don't pronounce. So that would be orange. So the orange would be l'orange. Is this clear when to use L apostrophe? Is that clear, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Now the last thing is when to use lay. Lay is used with plural, words. It doesn't matter it's masculine, it's feminine. It doesn't matter word is masculine or feminine. If the word is plural, just go with lay, right? You want to write the children. We know the word for children is enfant. We have to put s because now it's plural, enfant. So it would be les enfants. It would be les enfants. You want to say the dogs. Dog is called chien avec s because it's plural, chien. So it would be les chiens. Okay, you want to say the doors, you would say les portes, right? This s for making it plural, no sound. E last letter, no sound. So the sound would come till this only. So here you can understand. If I'm saying la porte means I'm talking about one door. If I'm saying les portes, that means I'm talking about plural, more doors, right? From article we can also judge that it's masculine and or it's a single or it's a plural. Okay, understood the usage of lay, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. The clothes, that is called les vêtements. Let me write it again. Vetmo. How this is Vetmo? Vetmo. How this is Vetmo? So this E with accent, this with little cap, this is called accent circumflex. This gives you a sound. Vet. This E has no sound. Mo. S for making it plural. T last letter, no sound. So Vetmo. Vetmo means the clothes. Les vêtements. Okay, so in this situation we use lay. So whenever you want to translate a sentence and you are stuck at the option the, you want to write the, so there are 4 options that should come in your mind. For the, you have 4 options, right? La, la, and lay. Firstly, check if the word is plural, go with lay. If the word starts with vowel or silent H, go with this. If these 2 categories are not applicable, then you have to check the gender, whether it is masculine or feminine, right? Then check if it is ending with E or ION, then you will go with la. Means feminine means belonging to ladies, so LA, this way you can remember la. Or otherwise for masculine thing, la. Right? You might have seen the meme there is some statement and then it is written la boys, or then some picture ki boys doing just opposite thing, right? They say la boys, la, right? So but when we read lay boys, right? So this is the French article le used over here. Have you seen this kind of memes? Or le me, right? Some statement
Yes.
is there and it is written love me. The statement is written we should have bath twice a day. Love me, who is thinking about taking bath about 1 week after 1 week, right? This kind of things, right? So this is the French article used. Okay. Now, next time when you saw any kind of that meme, you would read as le, not lay. People use it as lay because English is a. Because in English E gives you a sound, but in French English this E gives you a sound only, unless or until it is equipped with some kind of accent which changes its sound. All right, understood the topic till now? Yes or no?
Yes.
Perfect. So what have we done? Masculine, if the word is masculine, it would be la. If the word is feminine, you have to use la. And if the word starts with vowel or silent H, you use la. And if it's plural, so you use lay. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to share you one thing. Perfect. 1 second only. Okay, have you received this? Have you received the picture? Please check your group. Have you received the picture? Oh, it's not there yet. Please check your group. Have you received it?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. So you have to fill in the blanks with exact article. Okay. So you have to choose appropriate article and fill. Yeah, got it. Got it here also. Okay. Please look at the screen. Yeah. So fill in the blanks with la, lay. Let me remind you, this is used for masculine la, feminine la. This is used with for vowel or silent H, and this is used for plurals. Okay, understood? All right. So you have 3 or 4 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes. Just look at the sentences and put here the. Can you say the cat, the house, the children, the water? right? After that, we will read the sentence. Okay, just take 5 minutes and choose the appropriate article. Okay, just 5 minutes. Okay, do it. Okay, have you tried that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, let's see then. Okay, the cat is under the table. The cat. What do we use? Anyone?
Love.
Le. Perfect. So that would be le chat. For is a. Under is called sous. Sous. The table. Table is feminine. So that is why la table. Le chat est sous la table. Le chat est sous la table. Le chat est sous la table. Understood, everyone?
Yeah.
Perfect. Next is the house is very big. Maison. Maison, you already know. I told you that maison is feminine. So it would be la
La.
maison. La maison est très grande. How? Et la maison est très, très. The last S is silent. Grande. Last E silent. Okay. La maison est très grande. The children are playing in the park. Anyone?
La with that comma ja utte.
Again.
Yes.
Again. Mhm.
Lo.
Yes.
Lay. Perfect. Lay because it's
Lay.
plural. Yes.
Plural.
Yes. First of all, the very first rule is to check whether it's plural or singular. Right? So this would be les enfants jouent. Les enfants jouent dans le parc. Dans le parc. Right? Les enfants jouent dans le parc. Okay, how this is formed, like you are playing is called you. So that's some higher topic we will do. That's about 14 or 15 lesson of level A1. Okay, there you understand this because this is a tense. Okay, all right. The water is cold in winter. All right, anyone? Fourth one.
It's starting with vowel, right?
Yeah, perfect. So
And
that would
L
be
with the
low.
apostrophe. Low.
Perfect. L'eau. L'eau est froide en hiver. En hiver. Now this is silent H, so it would carry forward the sound of last N. The sound of EN is en. So this is hiver. 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 So it would become en hiver. En hiver means in winters. L'eau est froide en hiver. Right? It would not be easy to do the pronunciation right away because we haven't done all the rules of pronunciation. But still, are you able to understand like the pronunciation about 50 to 60%? Perfect. The red car belongs to Sophie, right? Anyone?
It's ending
La.
with E, so it's feminine.
Perfect. La. Perfect. La voiture. La voiture. Voiture. Right?
Watch.
Voiture. Perfect. The sound of OI is OA. OA in French. OA. Right? So voiture. Last E, no sound. Rouge. The sound of OU, I told you, this is OO. OO. Like this one, deep sound. Okay? So that is rouge. La voiture rouge appartient à Sophie. Appartient à Sophie. Okay? So the store closes at 7 p.m. Anyone? The store? Anyone? The store?
It's
Le.
masculine because nothing else.
Yeah, it's masculine, and that's why
La.
which
Lo.
article?
L-E.
L.
Le.
Low.
Le magasin. Magasin. This is called magasin. Magasin. Right? Magasin. Okay. Le magasin ferme à, this is called 19 heures. 19. Right? So with it will become 19 heures. So here we have to add V sound. So this thing we will do in the chapter time and date. That is about I guess 17 or 18 chapter in A1. Okay, so that we will cover in A1 time and date chapter. This lesson I have also uploaded on Instagram, full 30 or 40-minute lesson. Very interesting. You can watch it over there. The tree is covered in the green leaves. Anyone? The tree.
This is ending with E, then again it's feminine.
Yes,
No.
it's a feminine. Yeah, but doesn't matter it's masculine or feminine because it is starting with
Vowel.
vowel. So if you put la, it also get contracted. If you put la, it also get contracted. So you don't need to worry. Just go with this. L'arbre, l'arbre, l'arbre est couvert de feuilles vertes. Right? L'arbre est couvert de feuilles vertes. Right? How the pronunciation is. So don't worry about that. We will do that in pronunciation lesson. Okay, so pronunciation lesson take 3 days. So that is why we haven't started with pronunciation. It take 3 days to complete. Can you believe 3 hours to do the pronunciation? How to pronounce which word? We take lots and lots of example for one word, one type of pronunciation only. right? So if like we have done pronunciation for the continuous 3 days, it would be very boring for you, right? The flower in the garden are beautiful. Anyone? The flowers in the garden are beautiful.
L-E-S, lay.
Perfect. That is les. Les fleurs dans le jardin sont magnifiques. Les fleurs dans le jardin sont magnifiques. Right? Fleurs dans le jardin. Can you see the garden again? Le jardin sont, sont magnifiques. Whenever G and N comes together, G is silent. Magnifique. This silent. The sound of QU is K, not Q. This is K. Magnifique. The man is wearing a black coat.
Ending with E.
Le.
Then it's L.
Understood? Everyone understood? So it
Yeah.
would be l'homme porte un manteau noir. L'homme porte un manteau. The sound of EAU is O. The sound of AN is on. So manteau noir. Noir means black. L'homme porte un manteau noir. Paul's friends are coming. Means the apostrophe doesn't exist in French. You have to say the friends of Paul, right? The friends of Paul. The friends would be
Plural, right?
plural.
Yeah.
Perfect. So it would be les amis de Paul viennent ce soir. Les amis de Paul viennent ce soir. Right? Les amis de Paul viennent, ENT is silent here, viennent ce soir. Ce soir, tonight. Ce soir. Is there any problem in this table? Yes or no, everyone? Have you understood, everyone, this thing? Yes or no? Understood?
Yes.
Perfect. Great, great. Now, let's go back here again. And what we were doing definite articles. Definite articles, the. Now, let's look at indefinite article when you have to say one thing, one or sometimes the plural as well. So that would be they. So there is very, very simple thing in case of indefinite articles. Indefinite articles, just check if the word is singular, use this. If the word is plural, use they. If the word is singular, check yun. Yun means a. Right? How? Let's understand this with examples. Like you want to say a dog. A dog. I have a dog. A dog. That would be un chat. Oh, sorry, un chien. Chien is masculine, right? So used with masculine, yun used with feminine. That is right? Or this is yun. Understood the article a and n? That is yun. You have to check if the word is masculine, it would go with if the word is feminine, it would go with yun. Right? Or if the word is plural, like I like dogs. Now I'm using the word plural. I like dogs. So that would be j'aime les chiens. Or if I'm using the dogs, I could use they. I could use les. Otherwise, I could use they. Right? So a dog would be un chien, or a pen. A pen. That would be un stylo. Un stylo. A stylo. A bike, bicycle, that would be a velo, a bike, a velo. A cat, that would be a sha, a hotel, that would be a notel. Doesn't matter it is starting with vowel or silent H, right? A notel, okay. Or a book is Un livre. Un livre. A phone. A phone. That is un téléphone. Understood? So with this, with masculine, these all are masculine nouns. So that is why I'm using Okay, so let's take some examples of feminine nouns. Like you want to say feminine nouns, you want to say a girl. A girl would be une fille. Une fille. A girl, that would be une fille. A house. A house would be une maison. Une maison. A chair. A chair would be une chaise. Right? A table, that would be une table, une table. A school, school is feminine, une école, école. A flower, that would be une fleur. It is not ending with e, but still this is not ending with e, but still it is feminine. Maison also, this is not ending with e, still this is feminine. A dress, une robe. Understood where to use and yun? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, is used with masculine noun and yun is used with feminine noun when you want to say a table or this. Or if you are using the sentence and you are using something plural, like you say, like I like dogs, or you say I have chocolates. I have chocolates. So I would write I have is j'ai. J'ai des chocolats. Des chocolats. Always article should always be there with noun. Always and always. If it is the, you can choose from the four option le, la, le, le. If it is not the, means we're talking about one thing, like I have a chocolate, you would say j'ai un chocolat. If you say I have chocolates, now it's plural, so you would use des chocolats, right? Unless or until you specify the quantity. I have a lot of chocolates. J'ai beaucoup de chocolat. Right? I have 5 chocolates. J'ai 5 chocolats. Right? I have some chocolates. For some, we use this thing they only. Okay? You just want to say some or just a plural word is coming in your sentence. You would use they, like dogs. You would say there are many dogs in my area. You want to say there are many dogs in my area. So you would, or there are dogs in my area. So that would be deshiyan. You have to make it plural with s, but it would be deshiyan. The pronunciation would be same. Deshiyan. Pens. Pens. I like pens. I like pens with this design. So that would be de stilo, right? Or means some could also come there, some pens. Or you could say some homes. So that would be des maisons, right? Or boys, you would say des garçons, right? Understood the usage? Where to use they when that is plural. Understood everyone? Yes or no?
Okay.
Okay, so let's look at the table. Okay, so I have shared you one exercise. Okay. All right. Okay, come on. Okay, so this is fill in the blanks with yun, de. All right, let's do it together. So that is dash. A dog is sleeping under the table. A dog.
You.
Or yun. What we use? Perfect. Dog is masculine, so that is why we're gonna use un chien dort sur la table. Sur la table. Sur la table means under the table. Un chien dort. Dort means is sleeping. Un chien dort sur la table. Okay. Second, I bought an apple. I bought an apple. So one, we're talking about one apple. So here, un or yun. It is ending with e. It's a feminine noun.
You.
Yun. J'ai acheté une pomme au marché. J'ai acheté une pomme au marché. Right? This is the pronunciation. She is reading an interesting book. So with book, we are using, right? This is, we're talking about one book, or yun. I told you, yes, this is ending with e, but still, book is masculine noun. So that is why it would be un livre. Elle lit un livre intéressant. Elle lit un livre intéressant. We saw some birds in the park. Some birds. Perfect. So it would be nous avons vu des oiseaux dans le parc. How? Nous avons vu the word is, this word is oa. The sound of oa was oa. This s give you z sound because there are two vowels. Oa, zo. The sound of eau is o, mno, this letter o, right? Oiseau. So it would become zoiseau. Nous avons vu des oiseaux dans le parc. Dans le parc. Understood? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Others?
Yes.
There is a school near to my house. A school. So, which article?
UNE.
Yun. Ilya. There is called Ilya. This is the word for there is. Ilya. Ilya, une école près de ma maison. Près de, near to. Ma maison, my house. Okay. Do you want a pen to write? A pen?
You.
Again, or yun?
UN.
UN. UN is pronunciation there, right? UNE is yun, right? Tuwe een stilo pour écrire? Tuwe een stilo pour écrire? Tuwe, right? The sound of EU is a. Tuwe een stilo pour écrire. Écrire, right? So they have some red bicycles. Some bicycles.
DES.
They. Ils ont des vélos rouges. Ils ont des vélos rouges. Right? Ils ont des vélos rouges. Understood? Marie is wearing a blue dress. Une. Perfect. Une robe bleue. Marie porte une robe bleue. Une robe bleue. I have an idea for the project. An idea.
UN.
You need a. Right? So the sound of N would be carried forward by I. So it would be j'ai une idée pour le projet. Pour le, where the project, le projet. The sound of ET at the end is called A. So that would be projet. Nous avons mangé, we ate some delicious cake.
They.
Perfect. Nous avons mangé des gâteaux délicieux. Okay, so till now you have understood what you have understood. Where is the marker? Okay, let's go with this. Okay, you have understood the first thing, like the je, tu, il, elle, right? Or you have also understood when to use, how to use the. right? Or now you also have understood like how to use an, right? So like we are doing it step by step. We are doing it step by step. We have done the subjects, now we have done the articles. Like suppose in next chapter we will do the prepositions like this: under, at, right, in, near, right? So after that, like at the end we do some verbs. So after that we will put everything together to make a perfect sentence, because a sentence contains subject, a helping verb, articles, prepositions, or objects, or adjectives, everything. So this is how we do it, like topic by topic, and then we put everything together to frame the sentences. Understood? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Perfect. So I guess today's lecture was a little bit difficult. Yeah, but yes, we have to do it. Okay. All right. So in today's lecture, what we have done, right? So we have done the articles. What are the articles? Definite and indefinite. Okay. Definite article, whenever you want to translate the from English to French. So you would think about four options: le, la, le, right? So first of all, look at the word. If it's plural, go with le. If it's starting with vowel or silent H, go with le, right? Doesn't matter it's masculine, doesn't matter it's feminine. Okay, same for all. So after that, if these doesn't apply, then you have to check its masculinity, right? If it's masculine, go with le. If it's feminine, go with la, right? So like le chat, le garçon, le chien, le café, le stylo, le père, le livre, right? If it's feminine, go with la. La fille, la porte, la chaise, la robe, la télévision, la nation, la maison. Okay, and if it's starting with L apostrophe, you would go with just L apostrophe: l'hôtel, l'idée, l'homme, l'école, l'enfant, l'ami, l'orange. This way, right? And if it's plural, go with les enfants, les chiens, les portes, les vêtements. Okay. So to wrap up, the could be translated into four forms: le, la, le. Okay, perfect. After that, indefinite article. So whenever the is not used, so it would be like a bag. I have a bag. I have some bags. I have bags in black color, right? So there would be something when we talk about plural things, or we talk about one thing only, right? For one thing in English, we use a or an to talk about one thing, right? Like there is a boy, ek boy hai on the door. There is a boy standing on the door, this way, right? So un chien, un stylo, un vélo, un chat, un hôtel, un livre, un téléphone. So we are using un. So here we are using yun, because because all these are feminine nouns. After that, we are using they, because these are plural. Doesn't matter it's masculine or feminine. If it is plural, you have to use they only. Okay, everyone understood the topic we have done today?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. So I'm gonna share this PDF with you. Along with that, I will share a grammar book. Okay, I have already shared one grammar book, and I would mention the topic that this topic is given on which chapter number. Or I'm gonna share one more book that is of very high level. Means it contains all the given rules in French. So there are about 20 to 25 rules to judge masculine and feminine. You can just have a look at it, right? But don't try to read that. Don't try to remember which ending is masculine or which is feminine, because you won't be able to understand this advanced thing in the very beginning. So for the beginning, we just focus on two things. If the word is ending with e or ion, then it's feminine, otherwise it's masculine. Perfect. Right. So I'm going to share the recording in the group as well. So you can also look at that and the notes in the class as well. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you very much for joining.
Thank you.